Hey, what's up guys? It's your friendly neighborhood, I'm Punk, bringing you another Blackout video here today. So what this is going to be is covering all of the perks within Blackout, how they work, what they are, and if they are good or not. We're going to just go through each of them one by one. I hope you guys do go along to enjoy the video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe for more Blackout, Call of Duty Zombies, and amazing videos here on the channel. We'll be covering all of this as soon as the game drops on October the 12th, which is going to be super fun. Again, if you guys are new and haven't hit that like button already, it'd be super cool to show the support here on the channel, especially for the fact that I cannot get up in this truck right now. Basically, just wanted to show off all these perks and give you guys good in-game footage of how they work and explaining them. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is showing off the Brawler perk. So obviously I don't have anyone near me as I'm trying to stay safe in this game. But what the Brawler perk does is it increases melee damage. And you also gain 50 health per each successful melee attack. It has one use and its duration of 240 seconds. So we're going to activate that. By one use, it means it only can be used to gain 50 health one time. So as soon as you melee, you're going to lose this ability. We're going to have some zombies spawning in here in just a second. I'm going to let them take me down at some health real quick, and then I'm going to melee one and show you how this works. So as you can see, it doesn't work against zombies. Was hoping for the best, but it does not work against zombies. It will only work against players, and of course it will only work one time. So once you use it and get that 50 health, you will not be able to get that 50 health again, unfortunately. But that is still a very useful perk if you're in a dire situation, low on health, and you happen to have that. That is an awesome perk that you can pick up and use in like a clutch situation towards the end of game, but definitely not one of my favorite. I wouldn't say it's one of the best. If you have an extra slot, feel free to go pick it up, but don't replace it for anything decent because it's just a good backup or in case of emergency kind of perk. And we're gonna get on right to the next perk. Alright, so the next perk is going to be Looter. It is going to reveal nearby stashes and loot items. So as you can see, you see them in a white outline as you look around. You can see the white outlines all over the place here. Shows you all of the items that are nearby. It has a range that is pretty far but not unlimited. It's got a pretty good range, as you can still see perks and things as you come up on them. It's very useful for if you're looting big crowded areas or areas like this where it's just very hard to see the loot unless you know where you're looking. But overall, not an crucial. I'd say it's good for mid-game or early game, but not much useful after that, as most people are pretty set up at that point. And that's basically all there is to Looter. The next one is called Dead Silence. So this one is move quietly, make less noise when opening stashes, and it has duration of 240 seconds. So as you can see, fairly loud, just running around. You even kind of make some noise while crouched. Well, if you use this Dead Silence, lasts for quite a while, you make almost no noise. Very limited and quiet on the noise, which is really awesome. Well, we got a couple pairs that work really good with this ability specifically, which will show you guys on another video here soon enough, probably over the next couple of days. But this is the Dead Silence, or the Dead Silence perk, and basically how it works. Let's get right on to the next one. The next one again is not extremely OP from my experience. It is called the Paranoia. It says receive an audible alert when enemy is targeting you while in ADS. So if you're over here and you can hear as you activate voices, basically what happens is you can, while in ADS mode, if someone is looking at you or targeting you, you'll hear a little cue. I don't think I will get lucky here to have someone look at me along this time of activating it. But again, it's not a very good perk, and I'd list it as one of the ones that I normally just drop because it's really not useful, as it doesn't do much unless you're in a very clutch ending game situation and you're trying to see if someone's looking at you. The only time I'd say it's useful is end game. It's not very useful for mid game, early game. It just really doesn't really make sense for me to hold this as an item in my perk slots very often. But if you guys like it, go ahead and use it. But that's basically what Paranoia does. The next perk I got is called Engineer. It reveals nearby vehicles and enemy equipment. So as you use this one takes a little bit longer to use. It is a black icon perk, so it's a little bit different. I'm not sure why the color backpack is different than the green or the traditional, but it basically allows you to see basically things through your regular HUD. So you can see that there is one of the trucks over there. You can see there is another vehicle over there. I think that is a little ATV, maybe a boat, something along those lines. But it allows you to see vehicles as they're near you, with the same thing for enemy equipment. So if an enemy has, say, a mesh mine down or something along those nature, you can see that pretty easily, which doesn't look like there's any of that around me in game right now. But again, you can see that ATV down there, which goes away as soon as you pull up scope, which is interesting. But that's an easy little thing to see, and that's basically all that Engineer does. And again, Engineer lasts for a fairly decent amount of time at 240 seconds, so it's not too terrible. And of course, look at that, you can see that there is a helicopter over there, and it shows it red when you cannot see it in view, which is interesting, or as it gets closer to you it shows red. So when they're hostile equipment, they will show as red, and when they are not, they will show as white. Alright guys, we're back with another perk here. So we're going to be showing off how the Squad Link perk works. So this one will only work with a team. Once you activate it, you can see your squad through walls. So as you see, my player over there, Sam Plays 1501, is over here dealing with zombies. Also, another perk here is called Medic. It's heal faster and revive faster. Healing items restore more health. Downed allies are revived with increased health. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this zombie hit me. Don't kill it. Alright, we're still recording here. Oh, this one's glitched out a little bit. Does not want to attack me. I'm trying to get it to attack me, and it's not going to attack me. That's awkward. I wanted to show off the Medic perk, but you can't do that when the zombie's glitched. Alright guys, well, basically Medic is as applies. You can heal faster, revive faster, healing items restore more health, and downed items revived with increased health. So let's go to the first aid kit. So we're going to equip that, and normally that's going to heal you 15 health. We're going to lower down to 20 down, and we're going to show you how much health it can actually heal. So we're at 20 down. Let's activate that, and it brings us all the way back up about 30 health, which doubles it from what its normal stats are, which is actually fantastic. So that is a massively incredible perk, especially if you're trying to get out of the storm as we are. We're fighting the storm right now because we were not paying attention. This is going to be a lifeline to get me back into that. And we'll be right back with another perk. Alright, so we're back with another perk. It's called Outlander. It is reduced damage and increased movement speed outside the collapse. So as you see, I don't reduce any damage like it says, but it increases my speed out here. So I'll be able to quickly catch up with Sam in no time flat. I know these are kind of strange perks to have. Like, this one is very versatile if you're far out from the circle, but not a lot of people plan to be that far out the circle unless you're planning to hug the circle. But again, it's not very useful for the first circle or so because you still only take 1 damage per hit. So it doesn't really help do too much entirely, but nonetheless it is still useful to have because you move quicker outside the circle. And that's, again, all this does is reduce damage and make you move quicker. Alright guys, so we got another perk on the list. This is Consumer. Reduces use time of health and consumable items by 50%. So as we activate this, we'll run around here and grab something, say, for example, these band-aids, or these bandages. Can't use them because I'm not full health. Let's see if we can get me anything that will make this more versatile. Backpack.
Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Give us a lot of options here. But let's see if it works on perks like Skulker, which allows you to move faster while crouched and prone. Makes that about half as fast, or half as slow. And as you can see, Skulker is also another really great perk. When this works correctly, it's been glitching out a few times for me, but when this works, it is very easy and quick to move around. Even if you're prone, you can still move pretty fast for being in prone. You look kind of funny, but you move pretty quick, which is really awesome. This is one of my favorite perks in the game, but again, that will help you move quicker while you are prone for Skulker, and then Consumer reduces the time to use things such as Dead Silence. And then we also have Looter, which we've already covered, and we'll be on to some new perks in just a minute. Alright guys, so we grabbed another perk here. It's called Awareness. This is enemy footsteps are louder. So basically it is as you see. I don't know if there's going to be any enemies around us here at this location, but if they are, I will be able to hear them louder. Again, it's a perk that's useful in certain circumstances. So if you're near enemies and you're in a crowded place, it's great to have. If you're in a barren place like Factory that no one cares about, it is not a very useful perk. But it is very useful in its application. But that's basically all Awareness does, is just makes enemy footsteps louder. Alright guys, so we got the last perk here. It's called Iron Lungs. We're going to activate that in just a quick second because we're about to get hit by the storm. But it increases steady time on sniper and tactical rifles, breath time underwater. Basically just making you all around versatile. So as you can see, makes me die. That's gonna be the end of the video here. I hope you guys did enjoy us going through all of the perks. Again, if you guys are confused, you can rewatch the video. I know this was a long one, so if you guys toughed it out, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you guys want more videos like this and top 5s and such of that nature. Let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna see you real soon. It's been your friendly neighborhood, I'm Punk. Peace.